Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this quick yoga core class. Come to a comfortable seated position, close your eyes. Keep the eyes closed for a moment and let your hands drop down. Tune into the quality of your breath, the feeling inside the body, being aware of your thoughts and your emotions. Even though we'll be working the physical body, always understanding that every practice is really about the journey inward. Allow yourself a deeper breath and then open the eyes. Most of the time when you hear the word core, you might think about your abdominal muscles. But I want to introduce to you the concept of integrating the whole body into kind of like one big strength package. So that's what we'll be working on today. Of course, it involves the abdominal muscles, but even more than that, it integrates all of the limbs and the joints and the muscles in kind of a coherent flow of energy. So let's get started with getting acquainted with how to activate the abdominal muscles. Place your hands on the low belly and then draw the belly in. From here, you're creating space in the abdomen. Next, engage the muscles of the front body by firming the center abdominal muscles, feeling your transverse abdominals layer in and the internal obliques, just everything in the abdominal cavity coming in. And then the secret weapon down below your pelvic floor. Draw up the pelvic floor and feel the spine growing longer and really be conscious of this front body activation. Maintaining your front body activation, keeping the spine long, hold it for a few moments and then exhale, release. Next, hands on the belly. We'll do a second position. Draw the navel in, again, creating the space inside the abdomen. Now, instead of immediately squeezing, fold the front body in to round the back, bringing the ribs towards the hips, and engage. So you start to engage the abdominal muscles now in what is a very deep spinal flexion. Hold that for a few moments, round the back, draw it in, stay there, and then inhale, come up. Shake that out for a moment. And be very conscious of these two different positions where the spine is elongated and the abdominal muscles are engaged. And then the spine is flexed and the abdominal muscles are engaged. Next, we're going to start off on the back. So bend the knees out in front, take your hands, and then roll the spine down. From here, the back should be easily and comfortably on the ground. So feel if your lower back is off the ground, and if it is, rotate the tailbone under, press through the legs. Then again, feel your abdominal cavity. If this is soft, your job is to engage. So that's tightening the muscles of the lower abdomen. Be sure that you're pulling in, not pushing out. Then find the ribs and draw those in. Again, pull in, don't push out. Pelvic floor is in. Now start to include the legs in the action. Feel like your thigh bones pull into the pelvis. The tailbone is under, and the whole lower body starts to integrate into this abdominal work and into the inner space of the pelvis. Next, fold the ribs in and just feel how your body can really get into this deep front body squeeze. Finally, place your fingers behind the head and inhale, just gently come up. And now we're in that second spinal flexion position. 5 breaths. 1, 2, really work, belly in. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, go down. Rest for a moment. Shake it out, then check it all again. Tailbone under, low belly inside, ribs, legs, everything in. Get your spine elongated in a front body squeeze, and then fold. We'll stay for another 5. 1, 2, 3, nice and easy. 4, and 5. Exhale, go down. So remember to work at your own capacity. Every posture can be adjusted to whatever works for you every day. Find what works. Now, we're going to see if we can take this up a notch and bring movement into this activation of the core. This might be a little hard at first. So now take the fingers on the ground, front body squeeze. Now you're familiar with that. Fold in and then roll up. And then exhale, roll down, using the fingers on the ground to help the spine track. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. If you find it easy, you can leave the arms up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Use your front body activation to flow through the spine, controlling the spinal movements, feeling the spine, feeling the movement, the flow of energy through the center line of the body, around the back. Use the strength, lift up. Exhale, fold in. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll it in. 2 more. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, down. Hold it down. Place your fingers behind the head. Stay for 5. 1, 2, belly inside. 3, a little higher. 4, and 5. Exhale down. Shake that out for a moment. Open the feet, constructive rest to let the abdominal muscles just recuperate for a moment. Nice and easy. Then scoot a little down so that your pelvis again can really press down, the legs up. As the legs are up, draw the belly inside. And then now reach the hands up. If there's any strain on the neck, you can continue holding on to the head. But if your neck feels like it can support itself, then we'll take the hands up. And then from here, inhale, up, stay for 5. 1, 2, try to reach for the toes. 3, lift also the toes up. 4, 5, go down. Now again, inhale, up. 1, 2, keep reaching. 3, 4, go down. Last one. Inhale, reach up. 1, remember if it strains the neck, you can be here. 2, 3, 4, and go down. Now, the legs are up. Open the knees. Just release for a moment. You can hold on to the feet. And this is the happy baby pose. And just stay there for a moment. Then bring the legs back up. Bend the knees a little bit. Take your arms forward. Now do the same movement we did before, except you're going to roll up and your feet stay off the ground. Inhale, come up. This is like the half Navasana. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Just like before, if you need the fingers on the ground to help yourself come up, go ahead and use the fingers. If it's easy for you, you might be able to keep your legs straight. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, use the abdominal muscles. Down. Inhale, come up. If you feel your lower back is pooching off the ground, don't put the head down. Just go a little down. Exhale, little down. Inhale, come back up. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, little down. Inhale, little up. Do this at your level, so the knees might be bent. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up. 1 more. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Hold Navasana. 1, 2, 3. Feeling the little fire from working the core and integrating everything. That is that fire of purification, which is what we really want to turn on in the yoga practice. Almost there. 5. Cross the feet. Then let's gently step back. Give me hands and knees. And finding your hands and knees. Hold it here. Tuck the tailbone a little. Keep the mind calm. We're going to do plank pose. Curl your toes under and inhale, plank. Hold plank 5 breaths. 1. Really use the abdominal muscles, widen the shoulders. 2, 3, 4. Now pitch your plank forward until you roll over the toes. Toe point plank, another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, regular plank. Inhale, toe point plank. Exhale, regular plank. Inhale, toe point plank. 2 more. Regular plank, toe point plank. Regular plank. Last one, toe point plank. Stay. Okay, put the knees down. Release the spine. Stay in that spinal extension for a moment. And then exhale round. Child's pose, let's just rest for a moment. Stay there, resting, feeling, breathing. Then let's inhale, come up. We've got 2 yoga blocks. So grab your yoga blocks. This makes the lift up experience dramatically easier. And it means you can work with it. So cross the shin bones, place the blocks between your feet and your hips. We're going to do a series of 3 lift ups. Your shoulders move forward and then the hips back and up. So this is the first one. You can keep the feet on the ground. 1, 2, keep the feet in front of the blocks. 3, 4, and 5. Now you can repeat that with the feet down, or if you feel that that front body squeeze is really, really working, then maybe your feet can come off the ground. Okay, let's give it a shot. Shoulders forward, front body squeeze. 1, 2, 3, almost there, 4, and 5. Exhale, set it down. Shake it out again. We're gonna do it one more time. Shoulders forward and down, and then hips back and up, front body squeeze. 1, 2, 3, stay, 4, and 5. Okay, let's settle that down. Leave the blocks where they are. Come on up. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Then bend the knees, settle them down right between the blocks. Lotusana. It's a hard pose. And gosh, I still feel like I need to work on this every day. So the blocks really, really help. First Lotusana, just like the lift up we did, the feet are going to stay on the ground. Such an important posture to integrate that work with the core, the whole kind of energetic flow of the body. If you just squeeze, the body can feel stuck. But if that activation is integrated into kind of the wholeness of the body, then that's where movement potential happens, and that's where kind of the coherent energy flow can really start to be expressed in the body. All right, let's give it a go. So you want the blocks to be about shoulder width apart. I like the hand to be flat on the block rather than gripping. Different hand strengths, and if you're not used to gripping, that can kind of strain the hands a little. Let's move the shoulders forward. Here we are. We'll stay for 5. 1, come up on the toes. 2, 3, find your transverse abdominals. 4, and 5. Now you're integrating this abdominal squeeze, the muscles, the rib cage, serratus anterior, and the muscles of the back, latissimus dorsi, and of course your shoulder girdle and your rotator cuff. So now let's do it again. Maybe your feet are on the ground, maybe they're off. You decide. Actually, your body decides, and you listen. All right. I like to come up on the toes. I feel like this gives me a little perch to kind of lift off from. Shoulders forward, and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I find that really challenging. Maybe you do too. Or I don't know, maybe that's like really easy for you. If so, you're lucky. We're gonna do one more time. Come back up onto your little perch of the toes. Then let's pitch the shoulders forward, and 1, 2, 3, use your abdominals. 4, and 5. I'm sweating now. Are you? Take your hands forward, step back. Got your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. And then let's come down to the knees. Cross the feet, bring them forward. I want to see if we can combine these 2 movements. This is extremely hard. You may want to turn your blocks to the side, give yourself more space, but then you do end up potentially gripping the block if you don't have a wide block. I'm going to keep them down. Now, we're going to lift up with the feet in front of the blocks and then kind of swing back a couple of times. And this is a really important drill if you're trying to transition to jumping back into chaturanga from seated. That's also very hard. Okay, so your shoulders forward, pick it up, swing, swing, swing. 2 more, swing, hips back, down. Rest for a moment, then we'll do it again. Okay? Shoulders forward, pick it up, swing, swing, swing. 2 more, 1 more, and down. Oh, that's hard. So rest for a little moment. Now let's combine Navasana and the lift up. So this is the traditional Ashtanga movement that is really infamous for bringing people to their absolute limit. With the blocks, inhale, Navasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross your feet. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there. Switch the feet, other leg in front. Pick it up. Put it down. 1. Keep working. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross your feet. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, down. 2 more. 1, 2. Enjoy it. 3, 4, 5. Cross your feet. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, down. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Keep working. 4, 5. Cross your feet. Pick it up. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, let's put it down. Move your blocks over to the side. Then let's roll through plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Stay here for a moment. Release the front of the pelvis. Exhale, downward facing. Come to your knees. Cross the feet. Slide the torso down. So just slide on down. Now from here we do a little bit more with working with the legs. So settle the lower back on the ground. Then slowly lift the legs up onto the hands. And then exhale, slowly lower the legs. And then inhale, come up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Exhale, lower the legs, squeeze them, and come back up. 2 more. Exhale, lower the legs, squeeze the butt muscles, come back up. 1 more. Down, squeeze the butt muscles, come up. Now, down, squeeze the butt muscles, and hold. 1. Legs together. 2. Lower abs. 3, 4, and come up. Now, right leg bends, left leg extends. Change, 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 change. Do it a couple times. Change, change. Really work the lower abdominal muscles. Lower back stays on the ground. Then knees together, straight legs. Now scissor the legs. Scissor the legs. Really control the legs, the lower abdominal muscles. And when you're doing that, you're activating the psoas muscle, which really helps extend which really helps flex the hip, not extend, which means close the front of the hip. All right, here we go. Keep working, working, working. Let's do 1 more. Good. Legs together. Bend the knees. Constructive rest for a moment. Then we'll add in the upper body. Okay. Bend the knees up. Give me the elbows up. And then stay there for a moment. Extend the left leg. Hold on to the shin. 1, 2. It's one of my favorite movements to really work the core. 3, 4, and let's switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold your head. Switch, switch. Delicately, delicately touch, delicately touch. Delicate, not hard. Easy does it. Here we go. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Both knees in. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down. Constructive rest. Wait for a moment. Inhale, legs up. Then extend the left leg. Come up. 1, 2, legs straight. 2, 3, 4, and switch. 1, 2. If the hamstring doesn't allow you to do this, bend the knee, just like the last one. 4, 5, hold. Switch. Delicate, knee to the elbow. Hold your head, don't strain the neck. Touch, 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 delicately, delicately. Maybe you can touch more. Maybe you can touch the head. Maybe the head. Maybe the head. Maybe not. Maybe the head. Legs up, bend the knees, relax. Allow yourself a deep breath. Let the abdominal muscles release. Then cross the right knee over the left and both knees over to the right. Stay here, relax for a moment. Deep breaths. Let the mind be calm. Back to the center. Cross over to the other side. And just release the abdomen. Now that you did all that squeezing work, so important to get a little release in as well. Back to the center. Simple bridge. You can leave the hands on the ground. And we're elongating that same sort of squeezing place that we were working on. So nice and easy. Roll the shoulders underneath you. And this time you want to soften the butt muscles as much as possible. Lift with the back, release the psoas. And then exhale down. Hug the knees into the chest and roll up. Cross your feet. And then nice and easy, hold the elbows behind the back. Exhale, fold forward. Couple breaths. 1, 2. Close your eyes. 3, feel the inner body. 4. And 5. Let's come up. Turn the palms open. 1, 2, 3. Feel that subtlety of inner vibration. 4, 5. Now you've got 2 options for the next one. Grab your blocks, and either you can repeat the lift up we did before with the legs crossed, or fold your legs into the lotus position, and then hold the lotus up. And this is called uplutihi, or the sprung up position. Lotus makes it a little easier because then your legs are all folded in, but if your hips aren't open, don't force this. Slowly let it open. And just cross the feet and find the way to work. Okay? Shoulders forward, hips backing up. Here we go. 1. I want you to get the feeling that your body is totally off the ground. That's why we're using the blocks. 2. Stay only for 5. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's set it down. If you got your lotus, just release that. Take the blocks over to the side and exhale. Roll your spine down. Rest for a few moments. Celebrate the work that you put in. So just for a moment, talk to yourself, hey, I'm so glad I completed this practice. Hey, you're pretty good, body. Hey, my body. Thanks for the practice. And just bring your attention to the heart center. And in the heart, notice the breath. And register the change in the quality of your breath from the beginning of our practice together. Register the change in the feeling in the body. Just from the movement, the body seems to move into a little bit more peace and happiness. And then the emotions and the thoughts, which also seem to be just that little bit happier. And feel that smile that emanates from the heart. Then allow yourself a deeper breath, moving the fingers and toes, the knees and the elbows, knees all the way into your chest. And you just say thanks to your body as you roll on over. Come on back up to a comfortable seated position. Keep the eyes closed for a moment. And offer the peace and love that's in your heart to all beings. May all beings, including myself, may all be free from suffering. May all beings, including myself, may we all be happy, be peaceful. May we all beings, be filled with love. Love towards ourselves, love towards others, and love towards the whole world. Om. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you be filled with love. Namaste.